I'm open for any options. I'll close that off or whatever.
I mean, I'm in favor of it as is, but you're willing to enhance it like bunkers, where they have the green at the bottom and the plexiglass that keeps the wind from blowing,
Yep,
which would then even further insulate the drive-through.
exactly. And as far as the green and everything, that's already going to be there. It's just the only thing we would be out is the plexiglass. And I will tell you, by doing this work for over 20-some years, I have to find out, but they may have some type of tinted plexiglass, which would darken it a little bit more. But when you're on the street and you're 20 feet away from bunkers anyways, all you can see is bodies. I don't think you can really see exactly into the plexiglass. But again, I don't want to quote that and then be telling you something and you drive out there and say that guy lied to me. So I'm not really sure. But I'd be willing to put something up there that would close that back end off.
I would agree. Some sort of additional screening, I think, would be very helpful in this situation.
Okay.
I don't think we need to.
I have a question for the city manager and Mr. McDonald, and that is a lot of discussion has been now for certain other additions and so forth to this. If we pass this as it is, would any of this discussion have any bearing on what happens?
Well, currently, we have a motion to
Right.
deny.
Right.
So if we went through that process and that passed, everything would be over. If that was voted down, we would still, somebody would have to make a motion to approve it. And then they could make it part of their motion to approve it with the plexiglass or whatever the improvement may be.
Does everybody understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should we,
Vote.
are we ready to call the roll? Okay, call the roll.
Okay, and again, this is a motion to
To deny.
deny. Yes, a vote of yes means no change, no patio.
Right.
Okay. Councilmember Ehlers.
No.
Councilmember Blakesley.
No.
Councilmember Gerhardt.
No.
Councilmember Farce.
Yes.
Councilmember Herbst.
Yes.
Vice Mayor Lewis.
No.
Mayor Setzer.
Yes, and so the motion to deny is not approved.
That is correct.
Okay.
So if we want
By a
somebody,
vote of,
so
3
yes,
to 4.
but what we still have is a pending PUD ordinance because nobody's made a
Okay. I'll make
motion
a motion
to approve
to
it.
approve ordinance 16-33 in its second reading, subject to additional screening in the form of plexiglass, possibly tinted, to reduce visibility into the said patio by patrons of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Second.
is that specific enough, Mr. McDonald?
I think so.
You're on.
Okay. Our zoning official says she knows what it means, so we're good.
Okay, so it's been moved by Councilman Gerhardt, second by Councilman Ehlers, to make some additional requirements to the original ordinance 16-33 in its second reading. Is
And
that enough?
that additional would be the addition of a plexiglass type screening on the side that faces the
KFC.
the KFC drive-through.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you.
Okay. Any further comments? Okay. Call the roll.
Get my sheet ready here. Okay.
Sorry.
Councilmember Blakesley.
Yes.
Councilmember Gerhardt.
Yes.
Councilmember Farce.
No.
Vice Mayor Lewis.
Yes.
Councilmember Herbst.
No.
Councilmember Ehlers.
Yes.
Mayor Setzer.
Yes, and the motion carries 4-3.
Kind of messed
You
up
would
my
have
roll
voted no
call.
on that one.
I did. Oh, I said yes? Oh, I'm sorry, I wrote down no here.
Can't change your mind.
Whoa, at least I had the count right.
So yours was a no, Your Honor?
Yes,
It was-
I'm sorry.
Yes, it was.
Just like it is here on my paper.
Okay.
Okay.
So 1633 did pass 4-3 with the addition of the plexiglass station. Okay, I got it
Right.
straight. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see what we can do with ordinance 16-34.
1634, an ordinance to make appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Vandalia, Ohio during the calendar year ending December 31, 2017.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Thank you, Your Honor. This ordinance would adopt 2017 appropriations. City Council conducted 3 budget review workshops to evaluate and discuss the proposed budget, and they also received presentations from our department directors. This budget would include a little or almost $24 million in general fund appropriations and a little more than $43 million in total appropriations.
Okay. Is there since this is an ordinance in its second reading, once again, I will open up a public hearing. So if there is anyone in the audience who would like to make comment, would you please come to the podium, state your name and address for our records, and then your statement. Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing and ask for a motion.
I move that we approve ordinance 16-34 in its second reading.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Ayler, second by Councilman Herbst, that we do approve ordinance 16-34 in its second reading. Comments? Seeing none, would you please call the roll?
Councilmember Gerhardt,
Yes.
Councilmember Fairst,
Yes.
Councilmember Herbst,
Yes.
Councilmember Ehlers,
Yes.
Councilmember Blakesley,
Yes.
Vice Mayor Lewis,
Yes.
Mayor Setzer.
Yes, and the motion carries 7-0. We have no emergency ordinances this evening, and that brings us to our board and our reports from our boards and commission with the civil service minutes of August the 9th, the planning commission minutes of October the 25th, the Vandalia Cultural Arts draft minutes of November the 15th. Any comments about any of those? We have our October 2016 bill listing in the amount of $2,404,128.64. And that brings us to our council comments, beginning with Mr. McDonald.
And that is why I suggest we always make our ordinance motions in the past, that we don't have to go through, was that a yes or no? But that's okay.
Hey, you messed that up.
Other than that, no.
That wasn't the bad part. The bad part was the second part, which was in the positive, and then it was my fault then, you know.
The bad part, you voted and changed your vote.
Yeah, but I had yes, and then I was doing yes and no, and I put down my mark and said yes.
That's okay, you're sitting next to Lou.
Thank you. Mr. Cruzy?
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's start with Councilwoman Farce.
Just like to take the opportunity, I don't know if the rest of you got to watch Think TV and the art show last night at 5 o'clock, but they did a good job on portraying Vandalia Heavy Metal Remix. I thought it was only Rich Hopkins that could take out all my ums and ahs and funny things I say, but they did a great job of that, and it really, I think, made Vandalia look very good. So if you get a chance, you can, they stream it on their website, so you can look at it anytime. Thanks to Ann Rotalant, is her name, and cameraman Richard. They must have spent 16 hours out there at the park various days, and then another half day doing the filming over at the Justice Center. But thank you to them. That's
Great.
all. Thank you.
Councilman Herbst.
Nothing tonight, Your Honor.
Councilman Ayers.
Nothing, thank you.
Councilman Gerhardt.
No comment tonight.
Councilman Blakesley.
Just have a safe and great holiday.
And Vice Mayor Lewis.
Nothing this evening, Your Honor.
I just have one thing. The Christmas tree lighting ceremony, is that not on December the 4th? It's a Sunday?
I believe so, 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock? Yeah. And that's always a very nice time for everybody. So we might see you out there. With that, I'll adjourn the meeting.